Okay, this is clip 384, probability from Venn diagrams. So, although the question is about probability at the bottom, you have to do the rest of it using a Venn diagram. Now, this is quite a difficult Venn diagram to do because there's 3 sets of information. So, in the set of information that's at the side, you've got a total of 135 people. You've got 73 people using the gym. You've got 73 using a swimming pool, 67 using the track, but then 36 gym and pool, 35 pool and track, 32 gym and track, 14 all 3. So that's the one we're going to start with, the all 3. So I've got a Venn diagram and I've got 3 sections. So the 3 sections are gym, pool and track. So from the information, we always start a Venn diagram, even a 2 or a 3 circle Venn diagram, or 3 sets. This is a set, each circle. This section here is where all 3 overlap. In other words, the ones where the people do all 3 or use all 3 facilities. So that from here is 14. So 14 goes in there. So I've ticked that to say we've used that piece of information. So second, you're going to then go to this section, and this section. So those correspond to 36, 35 and 32. But be really careful. This makes sort of like a petals or flower shape. So this is the next bit you do. And each of these petals is one of these numbers. So for example, the first one, 36, is gym and pool. Now that is the whole of that section I've just highlighted in orange. So gym, pool, this whole section here is 36. So because that whole section is 36, that's the 14 as well. So you need to do 36 take away 14. So that'd be 22. Give it a tick, say you've used it. Next one, 35, pool and track. So pool and track, 35, that's this whole section here. So if that's 35, you need to do 35 take away 14. So that's 21. Tick to say it's been used. Next one, 32 people use the gym and the track. So that's for this section, gym and track. So it's all of this is 32. So again, 32 take away 14, which is 18. So tick as well. So we've only got these 3 up here and the top one to now deal with. So next, you've got 1, 2, 3 sections empty, plus you're going to have another one that's on the outside for anyone who doesn't use those facilities. So let's go next. 67 people use the track. So that's this section at the bottom. So you've got 18, 14, 21 and the one you're missing make 67. So 21 plus 18 plus 14 is 53. And then you're doing 67, take away 53. So that'll be 14. So tick to say we use that. Right, next, 73 people use the pool. So the pool is that section. So again, 22, 14, 21, add them together, 57. And you need to do 73, take away 57. So that's 16, which goes in there. Tick to say it's used. And the last one, 73 people use the gym, which is this whole circle. So 22, 14 and 18, 1, 2, 3, plus that one. That's 54. And then 73, take away 54. So that's 19. Okay, so we've got all the sections filled in. The only thing we haven't got now is this on the outside, which is the people who haven't used it. So how are we going to get this? Well, the only other number we've not used is 135. So 135 take away all of these numbers would give you the number on the outside. In other words, everyone who's used it, the facilities are in the circles, plus something makes 135. So we need to add together all of these numbers. So 19, 22, 16, 21, 14, 18, 14. Just double check I've got them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So add these together. So 12, so 124. So the total of all those that are inside the circles is 124. And we know that there's 135 people who use the sports centre. 135 take away 124, which is 111. So this number on the outside is 11. So let's go to the question now. What's the probability that the person that's chosen at random doesn't use any facility? Well, that's 11 people out of, what is it in total? Well, it's 11 out of, how many people are asked? 135. Okay, so that's a fairly straightforward probability question from a difficult Venn diagram question. Okay, the key thing is start from the centre, find the number that corresponds to the one that's used all three, or if it's subjects, study all three. Then go out from there and remember to take away the middle one from the number you're given for these two overlapping, and repeat for the other two overlaps. Once you get to the end, the probability. So this is fairly straightforward, it's just looking for a number out of them. The only way this gets more difficult is if you've got a given that question. So for example, if it says, given that they use the track, what's the probability that they also use the gym? So this time the denominator of the fraction for the probability will be the total of anything that's in the track, which we know is 67. So you do 18 plus 14 over 67. I know some of you found that quite difficult. That's why I've made this video tonight. So hopefully you can then go away tomorrow over next week and have a go yourself. Any issues, just give me a message. Okay, speak to you later.